Monkey Tales.
The Legend of the Poinsettia by Monkey Tales. In a quaint little Mexican village, the church was abuzz with preparations for Christmas Eve. The townsfolk were bringing lavish gifts for the altar, from golden ornaments to candles taller than donkeys. Among them was a young girl named Pepita, who had a heart as big as her sombrero but not a single peso to her name. As she watched the parade of fancy gifts, Pepita sighed.
Why does everyone have something beautiful to give? And I only have, well, nothing.
She said, kicking a pebble. Her mischievous cousin, Pedro, overheard her grumbling.
You don't need a fancy gift,
he said with a sly grin.
Why not pluck some weeds from the roadside and call it a bouquet? People will think it's modern art.
Pedro!
Pepita gasped.
That's ridiculous.
Pedro shrugged.
Ridiculous or not, at least you'll have something. Just make sure you arrange the weeds nicely, or they'll think you're giving the church a pile of goat food.
With no other choice, Pepita reluctantly followed his advice. She scurried to the dusty roadside and gathered the scraggliest bunch of weeds imaginable. They were droopy, patchy, and about as festive as a broken piñata. When Pepita entered the church, she kept her bouquet hidden behind her back. The altar sparkled with treasures, and the villagers whispered as they saw her empty hands.
Did Pepita bring a gift?
I think she brought her embarrassment.
Pepita felt her cheeks turn as red as a chili pepper. Mustering all her courage, she approached the altar.
Dear Jesus,
she whispered.
I'm sorry I don't have a better gift. But these weeds, they're all I have. Please accept them.
As she placed the weeds on the altar, something extraordinary happened. The scraggly stems began to shimmer, their leaves unfurling like they were waking up from a long nap. Suddenly, brilliant red flowers burst forth, glowing as if kissed by the sun itself. The villagers gasped.
It's a miracle!
Shouted Pedro, his jaw dropping like a sack of tamales. Pepita's weeds had transformed into the first poinsettias. From that day forward, the poinsettia became a symbol of humble gifts given with love. Moral of the story: it's not the size or cost of your gift that matters, it's the love and intention behind it. Even the humblest offerings can blossom into something extraordinary when given from the heart.
Monkey Tales.